Like I told you, I'm going to be introducing you to a serial content creator and the boss of the SIT Studio Network, Mr. MC Dibenja. Boss.
Alpha.
I'll bow down. You're welcome to the Crystal Beauty Show.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me. I mean, it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be interviewed by you. So I mean, yeah. So I mean, thank you for having me.
Yeah, I think we should just switch chairs here because
No. I'm tired. I need to rest. Today you're doing the job. You're doing the talking thing.
Okay. So, for somebody who has been accused that you want to kill the industry, the entertainment industry of Cameroon by bringing Agbo Gilbert and Siwa International together, how do you feel?
Feels great that I'm not important. I mean, if you attribute something that important, that big, to a small man like me, it means that I'm a big man. I mean, not anybody can be able to destroy something.
How many elephants do you know that are small?
I doubt.
You just call yourself a small man.
So guys, yeah, of course you get
The elephant in the room.
Yeah, I get that.
So, tell me, before we dive into whatever is happening in this crazy confusion of life,
Yeah.
how did you start making content?
Well, I've always had the passion to talk to people. Growing up, I was a talkative. When I was like a kid, I was a talkative. They
The
used to
fact that
call
you
me-
feel like you've changed from being a talkative is amazing.
No, I'm trying to explain something, Chafak.
said growing
when
up,
I was a kid, I was a talkative, and they used to call me Ukwa. Yeah, this is something that nobody knows. Some people are going to hear it for the first time. I'm telling you for the first time. So they used to call me Ukwa. I have my uncle who used to call me Ukwa. And so I got up to one stage around 10, 11.
Yeah.
Then that part of me died because of my environment. So I changed environment. I went to another environment that killed that talkative part of me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but along the line, when I becoming a teenager and my late teenage years, I saw that the love to talk to people, the love for talking to people actually came back to life. Like I enjoyed watching people on TV, watching interviews. I saw that was my thing. That was the thing that I loved doing. So I used to watch TV stations for news and all that. And for me, it was like, okay, I remember back at home, I used to watch Al Jazeera and talk to my team, my keyboard, like, I'm going to be on this TV one day. And then he would laugh and all that, we just laugh about it. So my early secondary school days, there was this school counselors, career counselors came to school when I was in GH in Jikwa. And so there were doctors, lawyers, a group of them that came to school from the ministry. The ministry organized that.
Yeah.
So they were visiting schools and encouraging people on different career paths. So I felt myself really drawn towards the journalists that came from Cell TV. Young people, they were smart and looking nice. So I told myself, like, okay, now this is what I want to do. So I used to stammer a bit. So I talk fast, I talk really fast. I'm trying to control this time as the days are going, where sometimes I'll talk, people will not even get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So when I went back home, I told my uncle's wife that I used to live with, I told them that, okay, you know what, I want to be a journalist. And they were like, you who? Because nobody's ever going to get you. And I get it. I don't blame them that they say that, because you could literally not hear what I say. So I would talk for hours, for minutes, and everybody would be like, can you start back? I didn't get what you said. So when that happened, for me, it was like, okay, you need to try to step this up, to work on it. So when I came to university, I started radio in Lime in high school. I used to have a student program, OCRW, student club program in Lime at Ocean City. And then I came to the university, I joined IT Theater Troupe, I found myself on stage, and then all that. So that's how
it just came to big elephant. Anyway, Dibenja, there are a lot of shows that are happening in Cameroon, and most of them don't talk shows, most of them. But I noticed that you're one of the most daring person in terms of the people you have on your show, the question you ask them. Aren't you scared that these things are going to, fall back on you, or the image that is going to put of you out there?
No, see, when you choose a particular path, one of the highest things I said to myself was the world is so full of chaos, and even the C1 and Giver interview that I did, it was not intended to escalate the way it did. So I was trying to be like a mediator. The platform I was trying to be like a mediator to bring these people together to have a consensus, because I look at them as two people who have the same vision. Who want the best for Cameroon.
Okay.
C1 might have a crazy approach, how he's handling his thing, but I think that he also loves his country. He's a Cameroonian, he loves the country, he wants to see the country go somewhere. And Gilbert too, who has been doing an amazing job trying to put this country out there. And I think that I thought that these two people have the same goal. And so bringing them together, rather than leaving them just being in the wild and just insulting each other on social media, I want to bring them together on the same ground so we can have this conversation and gentlemen. But it's not the way he did. So if you look at my content over the years, I really am not that kind of person who is going for controversy. That's why most of the times you go to my YouTube, you see low views. I don't even care sometimes. For me, I'm touching the people that I'm supposed to touch. I'm creating the impact that I'm supposed to create. Those views are important because you're going to do monetization and all that. But if I'm going to get monetization based on negative things, I will not. So the question I ask people sometimes is not really harmful. It's just for me to try to understand you. So where are you going to? Maybe the public doesn't understand you because you might just be writing on social media or doing your life on your phone alone. But I'm trying to bring you, let's have a conversation. And so that you should be able to explain yourself better rather than people misunderstanding what you're trying to pass as a message. So I'm not scared of asking the questions I'm asking.
Okay, so we're just going to continue in that same line, that same stream. What do you wish for the Cameroon industry?
I mean, we all wish that it get better. We all wish that it gets...
what we all wish.
Yeah.
Like, what do you wish?
I wish I get better. I wish to be driving a car. I wish to be loud and own a car by now because if the industry was that lucrative, people like myself, people like you, who have been doing an amazing job, should be able to make a living out of it. There's just a handful of people who make a living from whatever we do. So we are praying. I am praying. I'm wishing that the industry gets to that point that we can say, okay, I'm a full-time entertainer, I'm a full-time content creator, and I'm making a living from content creation. And I hope these platforms to get to see Cameroon and say, okay, you guys, we're going to monetize you guys so that you guys can start making money.
I'm telling you.
That's what I wish for.
I hope they see that. And now, what steps do you think that we need to take in order to achieve this? I am a full-time entertainer and I can live out of it.
I think for now, it's I really cannot tell you that this is a particular step to take because I'm not. We are all in the field. We're all in the learning process. We're all learning and trying to see how we can do it. Cameroon will teach you so many lessons. You might think that you might think that you have the format on how to do it, but trust me, 2 or 3 days, you don't have it. So I just think that we just need to keep working. Consistency. Because one thing that I've seen people who are where they are because I'm here where I am because I'm trying to be consistent as possible as I can. When one side is tough, I turn to another direction. Look at we're doing chat center. I mean you're on chat center. Guys, if you guys don't know, Chafa was in charge of our chat center set everything start design on what chat center said. He did that.
we are here.
So yeah, but of course I cannot sit here and then not talk about that. So when we do chat center, we finished the season and it was tough, it was difficult at that point in time. And then we say, okay, since we don't have money, we don't have sponsors. That's why some people don't know because they keep asking me why Chelsea are not coming back. Guys, we don't have the sponsors to do that. And when that was difficult for us to continue, we had as in the studios, we had to switch to something else. So we had a partner came in, Claude Aubert, he came in, and Zima of Zimatic Pictures. So he came in, we partnered together, and then we did Tales and Cocktails.
Yeah, which was really beautiful.
You understand? So we are trying every means possible to be consistent. A year will not go by without you seeing something come out of us. So when we started this year, and I had one of my big friends, my friends, she got to me and was like, what is your plan for this year? I told her, I don't have a plan. I don't know what to do this year because I'm looking at Tales and Cocktails, we're on a break. I'm looking at Chat Center, it's on a break. And so I don't want to do something that people will not admire, will not get the message I'm trying to pass. And then along the line, I just slept one day, I woke up and I'm like, okay, you know what? I think I have this idea. Let's do it. I spoke to my team and everybody was on board, and that's it. So I think that what we can get better is just to be consistent. Why you're consistent? Just get that job. Because don't be stupid like myself that I left university, I didn't look for a job. I spent my time now creating content, hosting TV shows, and I was broke. So don't be that stupid.
Don't be that stupid. Now, in this whole trying to be consistent, you have prostituted in a number of shows. We've had we've had Chat Center, we have had Tales and Cocktails, we've had so many shows coming from you and everything. So are you not worried about what people are saying in terms of But I said, the money do, overdo plenty, so, video come down control one thing. Like,
So,
you don't bother about that.
so what the highest thing I'm bothered about is people not seeing me at all. People not seeing me work at all. I don't care about how many things I'm doing at the same time. There are people that I look up to, like Ibuka. Ibuka is host more than 7 shows in Nigeria. But you guys don't know because people don't follow them.
Yeah.
So Ibuka was on Channels TV. He was with Mo Abudu on her platform.
Yeah.
And he has about 1 or 2 shows. They have a gentleman thing, another dude that have a travel show they're doing. He's hosting Big Brother. He's hosting Ruben's Mind. He's doing the court show with this other lady that are doing this thing. So these are different platforms that Ibuka is doing. But you do the name Ibuka.
Yeah.
He's not even supposed to think that Ibuka is about Big Brother. No. Okay. Ibuka has like tons of things that he's doing behind the scenes. So why should I limit myself in one thing if I can do many things? So I used to be scared that same way, like, what are people going to say? Some people have been today people are coming to me like, Dibenja, focus. You know Dibenja. The same way you know Ibuka.
Yeah.
So you know Dibenja.
Yes.
These works are coming out with Dibenja. So it's like, you know Ibuka coming from Big Brother, this one. Steve Harvey, for example, is another example. Yeah. Steve has like 10 different shows that he's doing at the same time. And there's no point in time that you say, okay, because Steve is not, you might say that they have a name already, but how did they get there? Because they tried themselves, they tried, like I told you, I will not sit down and let that 1 year goes by without me doing something because one show is blocked. Since one show is blocked, I would look for someone that probably has a bit less costly, but I'll give my audience content because I care so much about my audience. I will not keep them hungry for content because I'm scared that somebody's going to say that there's so many things. No.
He is definitely the elephant in the room, and he cannot be hidden. He must be seen, and he must stay consistent. If you're watching us, and this is the Crystal Beauty Show, and we're taking a short break to come back to dive into exactly what Dibenja has more in store for us. And like I said, we're in the room with the Njoku, we're in the room with the elephant, and we're in the room with the CEO and the boss of the SIT Studio Network. Now tell us a little bit about the SIT Studio Network, because a lot of people don't know that. They know MC Dibenja Ngoto, I'm pronouncing that correctly. Ngoto.
No, it's okay, it's fine. I mean, it's my name, it's not yours, so it's okay.
Yeah. So they know that, but they don't know that the SIT Studio Network is behind all of these things. So tell us a little bit about it.
So I'm not the CEO of the SIT Studios Network. The SIT Studios doesn't have a CEO yet. It's just a small thing that we started. I'm the founder and the creative director, and my wife is the director. Okay. So we started, like, I've worked for so many years. I've been working from. What? Don't go there. Let's talk about what we're talking about. Let's talk about what we're talking about.
Okay.
So,
Tefa, please talk about that. I just need to reiterate. He said his wife is the director of the SIT Studio Network. Let's continue.
Okay, so I've been working with like all through my career. I've worked with a couple of TV stations. I started the first ever time I was live on TV was on High TV. Here in Boya, and so from High TV, I've been on CMT. PSTV, I've been on Africa Movie Star, I've been on Best TV, I've been on My Major Prime, and then I had my show on Dash Media. So I've been on these different TV stations, and I've worked with incredible people. I worked with Decoded TV for so many years. Yes. And as an assistant to Joan Gomba. And so all these experiences I've gathered them. I worked with Glam Media when I left Big Brother, Biggie. I started working with Glam Media. We did a season for a show at Glam Media. I used to do on their social media. Okay. And after getting all these experiences, I wanted to do something. So I wanted to do something for myself. But then I didn't just want to do something that if I'm not there tomorrow, it just dies like that. So I wanted to be under a canopy. I've always been scared to have a name be like, let's say, start a company that, because from my mind, what I've seen around here is that once you have something that has a name like that, everybody's just scared. How many you have your skin? So no, you're boss now. So I've always been scared of that. For myself, I've always wanted to self. But I served for 6 years, going to 7 years. And I'm like, okay, I've had these experiences. Maybe I want to start something myself. I want to start Chat Center. And I said, okay, I need an umbrella. So I pitched the show to different production companies, and everybody was having a lackluster spirit. Nobody wanted to invest in it because they're asking, how do we make money from it? And they were very right, because people are putting their money in something, they want to know how they're going to get money from it. So I started Chat Center, and then the whole idea of, okay, start something. So I was like, well, how do we call it? And then so my parents were 6 of us. I have 5 siblings. My mom and my dad. I have 5 siblings. I'm first. So I was like, okay, how do I represent everybody on this stuff? So because for me, family is number one for me. Family is it's everything for me. So if that family is like the main foundation for me, whatever I do, I base really on family. And so I was like, okay, how do we name this thing? So I'd be like, okay, we're 6 of us. I don't want to put anybody's name in this. So let me just say there's 6. So we're 6 of us. So there's 6 studios. So that's how it came about.
Smart.
And so presently, my wife is the director of the company, and
Thank you.
I'm the founder.
Thank you. That is all I wanted.
I'm the founder and the creative director. So I just oversee the production. So whenever I do something, if the director says no, I don't think this idea is good, I'm like, okay, we don't do it. So we're running like that. And we have a couple of people who are working with. We have an amazing team. We have people like Andy and the rest who are behind the scene. We have Miwel, who is our project coordinator. We have Andy who works with us, who is an amazing young person who is a very creative person. So I like working with. One thing about me is I like working with young people who have the desire to go. So that's what we do. And so far, all the content you'll be seeing have been from the 6 studios. Then Tales and Cocktails was a partnership between the 6 studios and Zimatis Pictures.
Yeah. So now, you made mention of the fact that you love working with young people.
Yeah.
And it has also been seen that amongst your team, they are mostly made up of girls, young girls.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't that something that we should be raising our eyebrows to? Isn't that something that people are raising their eyebrows to and they'll be like, okay, what is wrong here?
So in other countries, right, for example, I've seen a lot of young women in the creative industry, and it's great for me to see that. I have a daughter, I have a kid sister. So for me to see women, young women who can step into a creative industry.
I have a daughter, I have a younger sister.
Yes. So, and for me to see, I have female friends, a lot of them. And I'm like, for me to see young women get into the creative industry is a great thing. Why you come when it's scarce to see these kind of people. In other countries in Nigeria, you see a lot of them. I have people like this young woman in Nigeria that I respect so much, Anita Eshiwu, who's for AA Creatives. You see most of their music videos in Nigeria. She's a company in charge of building the set design, all those things. And then you have Director Pink. Pink is a very young lady too. And so I'm looking at these people and see how much they're doing. I look at Mo Abudu and the rest who are doing amazingly well in the creative business. So I'm like, okay, why don't we use our platform, like a platform where we can, these young women can step on and then become. So that's why we have them. So that's just the basic reason why we have them. And it's not just about being a woman. It's about being a woman or a young lady who has that desire to want to in the creative industry. We don't just walk around and pick any woman, any girl and say, okay, just come on the show because you're a woman. No, you have to have that desire to want to create, to want to be in the creative industry, to want to, like, you have to have a tangible reason for wanting to be in the creative industry and have the drive for it. Then you can be part of our team.
Lights, camera, action. Dibenja, pop questions. I'm asking you 4 questions. I'm asking you 5 questions. 5 questions as you sit.
Okay.
Yeah. You ready?
I'm ready.
Good. Between Juan, Mimi, Mbeng Lilian, and Onyema Laura, who are you slapping? Who are you pushing up a tall building? Who are you getting married to and who are you kissing?
Wait. Bro, what kind of question is that? Wait, Mimi, the artist.
Yes.
Juan Gumba.
Yes.
Benguilian.
Yes.
And
Onyema Laura.
Onyema Laura. Who am I?
Slapping, pushing up a tall building, kissing and getting married to.
Why would I push somebody on a tall building? Nobody. I'm not.
Somebody.
No, I'm not pushing somebody on a tall building. Who am I slapping? Why would I slap someone? Okay, I will slap Joan because I cannot marry Joan. She's not. I'll slap Joan because I cannot marry her.
That's logical, but it's true.
Joan, I can't. She's my big sister. She's like my mother in the industry.
Yes,
I can't marry Joan, so I'll slap her.
Yes.
I can't. I mean, I'll kiss me, boy. No, I'm not saying that. I'll kiss me. Or kiss me, and then I will.
Point to note, everybody wants to kiss me.
Or kiss me, and what again? Marry.
Yeah, marry.
I don't think I'm married any of them. I'm married. So, what else?
No,
that's all.
This is the fun of the game. Let's say in a situation you're not married. Yeah.
Okay, I'll marry Onyema Laura.
Okay.
I'll kiss Mimi. I'll slap Juan Gumba. And then I'll feel Lilian at the end of the sport. I cannot push her.
That's logical.
Yeah, I cannot push
now,
her.
What was the worst mistake you've ever made?
It spent close to 10 million to buy equipment in 2022. Bro, immediately after that I came broke. We spent close to 10 million funds to buy equipment in 2022.
Wow.
In one sitting. Not like going and come back.
Just imagine that you bought soya.
For 10 million, yeah? And I'll be fat.
Yeah.
So that's it's not a mistake though. It's not a mistake, but that's one thing that if we could think better, but now it's helping us. I mean, at that time, at that point in time, it was like that. But it's not a mistake though.
Fair or dark?
As in,
fair or dark?
All shapes and sizes, all colors.
Yeah.
We're good with it.
Fair or dark?
All shapes and sizes. My kid's size is fair. My keyboard is dark.
Fair or dark?
So I can't choose.
You're cheating.
I can't choose.
And finally, Dibenja.
Yes, yeah, fuck.
What is the most thing you want out of life?
That's a very big question. I just want to be remembered when I get out of here. I can want everything. I mean, having every other thing in life, except that was, for me, the ultimate thing in life is to be remembered when I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And that's why people don't even know that a name like Dibenja is not my name. It's my father's name. It's my family name. That's my soul name. And the reason why I decided to use Dibenja is because I know whenever I say this, my wife is always mad at me saying that if I die today, but I like saying it. That's one of my highest things I use every time.
Okay.
To say, if I die today,
yeah,
what will you remember? Would I just disappear? You get? Would I just disappear? Would I just be after 2-3 years and nobody really remembers me anymore? Or after 9 months even? 2 years is much. Will nobody remember me anymore? I'm more scared of that than being broke in life. I'm scared of the fact that I might die today and nobody remembers that name anymore. And so the biggest thing I want out of this life is to make that name, to put that name in a particular level. Because my father is like my biggest motivator in my life.
Okay. Where
I've seen this man go through the most difficult things in life, but he never says that, Walker. Yeah. I'm very quick at saying that this no go. Yeah. But my dad is not like that. He's always positive. So, like, I don't know if I'm permitted to say this, but during this Anglophone crisis, my father's house got burned down. And just a few weeks after, he was saying that we'll be new one. My father is not a rich man. My father is one of my average family. My father is a farmer.
Yeah.
And that happens, and I'm looking at it like it's going to take some years. But he sits me down while we're talking on the phone, and then he says that we thank God for life. We'll be there has back. And so no matter how much obstacle, that's one thing that also applying with my content creating thing. If I'm going somewhere for a particular content and it gets stuck somewhere, I will change direction. I will not quit. Because my dad will never quit. I've known my dad for the longest time I've been alive. Seen my dad, I've never seen him quit something. He's always going to put. See, even my father is a cocoa farmer. Even cocoa black year how next year I'm a passy. I'm saying he's always there and he's always telling you that it's going to be better. I often have something that was difficult that's not going. I'm trying to do something that's not going, and he calls me. I'm feeling so frustrated, and I feel like, okay, I'm disappointing my parents. Like, okay, this is where I am. I'm supposed to be helping my parents like this. He calls me. I'll be like, you're still young. Take them one step at a time. Do you understand? And so for me, putting my father's name in a particular spot, it's ultimate. That's what I want in his life. I'm making sure that everybody around me is comfortable. My kids, my siblings, my wife, my parents, and the other people that love me. Not just that, not just immediate. Put smile in the faces of people when I'm here and when I'm not here.
That is so inspiring. That is so beautiful. And a big shout out to all our dads out there and what they do for us.
And to the dads that have amazing moms, amazing wives, like my mom.
Amazing wife. So, Dibenja, we are running off. And before we go, is there anything that you'd like to say to the people watching you right now? Maybe a word of encouragement and acknowledgement or something of that sort?
I think all throughout this interview, we've been talking about that. We've been encouraging people on how not to give up, because that's what the studio stands for. Yeah. Creativity for generations. That's our tagline. So even if I'm not there today, some other person will continue it. Yeah. And that's why I say we don't have a CEO. There's nobody there's no CEO, because it's a small company that just started. So it's just small startup that we just started. So it's not a company yet. So we cannot have a CEO because we don't have employees that we have. The CEO, like chief executive officer, that is overshadowing. We don't have that. Yeah. So it's just a small company. We have a founder and then we have the director. So we're operating on that. So one thing I keep telling people is don't give up. Don't look at the short-term benefits. Look at the long-term benefits. Because most young people today are very fast, very quick in whatever they're doing. They're trying to get let me just get rich fast.
Yeah.
Take the easy way out of life. I mean, life hard. I won't lie you. Life hard. The days I go without eating. It happens to almost everyone. I don't know if it happens to people, but it happens to me. The days I go without eating. But I know the way I'm going to. If I get there, I'll get the big. If I don't get there, then I will not get there at all. But I will not want to take the small one I'm seeing right now and forget that if I get to the destination I'm trying to get to, it's bigger than what I'm seeing. So be patient in life. That's what my father always tells me. I'll just pass it on to whoever is watching right now. Just be patient in life and be consistent in whatever you're doing. See, if you are a filmmaker, if you say one festival film demo, if you festival isn't tight, go YouTube film or go TikTok film, but just be a filmmaker. I'm a content creator. I'm a TV producer. If I'm trying one TV show, it's not going, I'll jump to a smaller one that will go, or go to a bigger one, or go. So I'll do for any means. I'm like water. I call myself. I say I'm water. I'll fit any shape. I'll fit any container you put me inside. So if you take me from this container and put me in another one, I'll still fit. So I just want, if that container is hot, put me in another cool one. I'll go. I'll still fit. So just keep pushing, keep hustling, and above all, God is ultimate.
And that is how the elephant in the room, MC Dibenja, crowns things up. If you're watching us on YouTube, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll be the first person to know when we drop a new video. And in the studio here of Womba, where they sell the best of furnitures, you can stop at My 17 and get some for yourself. And remember, a random act of kindness can and will change the world. So don't go anywhere, because Crystal Beauty Show is going to bring you beautiful, beautiful stuff. My name is Tiafak M. Tonka, and I've been in the studios with
MC Dibenja.
And we are signing out.
Nice time to eat.